boom. Here I am. A little worse for wear. Whoops, I'm going to turn on my... There we go. That lighting is a little better. Hi, it's me, Leela, and this is my kitty and Muse, the pie, and here we are at Music Mondays. Yay! I'm a little worse for wear, like I was saying, because I've been sick since last Wednesday. I'm still a little sick, but I can get out of bed and I can do stuff, and this song has been going through my head all week, and actually being sick has kept me from working on it this week, so I have something to do today here with you all. Right on. Well, Pie is screaming for her treats because she really missed her chance Friday night when I had to miss my show. Woo! Let's do some showing up over here. Let's show the comments. Where's that? Where's my comments? How do I show them? Whoa. No more show comments. Yes, I am on the mend. I am on the mend. Whoa, you guys. What is up? I can't find the thing where it says to show the comments on the screen anymore. I guess we don't have that anymore to do. Anyway, I'll just quickly say hi to you. I'll boost your comments. Thomas Christ, Legend of Links, Magical Mod, John Swanson, hey there, what's up? Doug Kidder, my bandmate. And that's everybody for now. I see more of you in the lurking lounge. It's all right. Right up here is my link tree. You can jump right into the link tree. And you can climb the tree and find all the bananas. Gary Hubs, woot woot. It is Music Monday. Oh my God, you guys. As soon as I put these headphones on, there's an echo circuit coming through. It's awesome. You gotta love it. I've got a Patreon. I have a new Patreon member, Denise Lance. Right on. Dr. Nisi. And I don't know if you saw Denise's interview with Jade Starr, but she hyped my show, my Tuesday art therapy show. And that makes me feel really happy because I'm going to keep doing art therapy throughout this year of 2026. We're going to add more cool things, but not just that. Right on. I'm going to take us straight over to my workstation, to my iPad display. Don't you get bad with me there, Pie. She's like, it's been forever. For kitty stuff. Right on. Okay, see, well, I remembered something from before, and I'm going to start taking you over here to the beat community to tell you what's up at the beginning since last week. So it is the 12th, which means that since the 6th, we've been looking. So let's go down there. Right, on the 6th, Audio Evolution Mobile Studio has been updated. Whoops. That's what happens every time you go. Hey, Jamie, what's up? I'm feeling better, but not all the way better. That's for sure. There's a Polaris public beta. Axe Art software, they price dropped Chaos ARP. That's the original Chaos ARP. Then this is good for later on. After this show, we're going to watch Jade Starr with doing some Rob Jackson apps, Flangerlope. And then there's another one. I've forgotten the name because my brain is like tossed salad right now. Techno they've released it for iOS. They've updated it and price dropped it. So that's pretty cool. Holonist are on offer with free IAPs. Holonic Systems Oi. Oi. That's a drop. 4 Pockets has got some deals. Let's check those out. Helium sequencers down to $7.99 from $14.99. Kaleidoscope echoes down to $6.99 from $12.99. And progressions, I love progressions. It is an awesome app. $12.99 to $6.99. Perfectio. All right. Oh, there it is. Fuzzwa. That's the other app. $1.99 for that puppy. Rob Jackson's apps look really simple, but they are awesome. I love to use his apps. They're really just fun and easy to use. EG Pulse, Elliott Garage, has reduced the price. Let's check that out. It's usually $19.99, but it's only $14.99. It's a drum machine and sampler. Audio Kit Pro update Synth 1 J6. All right, it's been updated and it's free, so right on. Piano Motifs has been updated. We should go and update Piano Motifs because we might be able to use that later. Let's see what's been updated. It's still only $3.99, but it has optional in-app purchases that unlock the MIDI out AUV3 support, which I really love. So there's new options for a drone. There's a drone accompaniment to be a dyad, 2 notes of a chord. The dyad can be the 1/5, the 1/3, or a 3/5. It adds a subtle harmonic color and texture without the fullness of a chord. It's great for ambient tracks. It's got some bug fixes. It's a really cool, short, original, beautiful melodies, piano motifs. I've used it a whole bunch of times. It's really awesome. And then ESPI, which I have never seen. It's been updated. It's available for $19.99. Well, you can guess why I'm not paying attention to it, because it costs $20 and I don't have $20 right now. Ha ha! If anytime I get super chats, they either go into the Pies Treat Fund or else they go into my Fixing My House Fund. Wah. Every once in a while I just throw down and just get something. Yeah, this looks like an interesting little app. Sampled beats the original 90s way. Right on. Well, let's pop out of there. Let's see what I got this week. And we're going to go to the App Store, and then we're going to let's quickly go and make sure Piano Motifs is updated. There we go. Now we'll open it. Yep, it looks as though it now works. We may try that later to find some really cool, like, little counter melodies and stuff in my song that we're working on. But let's just see what did I get last week? What's new to me? Chaos ARP 2. I got this DJ app and AI mixer. This thing is this comes from a conversation I had with Russ the other day, where we were talking about how he could potentially do DJing on his iPad for his Tuesday show, which is tomorrow, by the way. And so I just started researching options myself because, I do a little bit of that. I'm no expert like him, but I do love to try to make electronic music myself. Super. Okay. Looks like the outside business has been taken care of quickly. Let's open up Logic and let's check out my song. If you remember, I'm pretty sure this is what I was doing last week. I made this beat and I added it to my exosphere thing. But it's really changed a lot. So let's listen quietly to it, through it, and see while you're listening, see if you hear anything that you think should be fixed and maybe where that is. And I am going to press play and we're going to listen. I'm thinking I need to shorten this intro a little less. See, that's too long until those drums seem a little quiet to me maybe, but let's see if see how that keeps going. There will be no justice until everybody eats. A roof above and warmth around where everybody sleeps. Oh, 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 oh. You can wear the colors, but if you don't walk the walk, you can't be true blue. Love remains undone. No preventable illness, mental health for everyone. Ooh. Hey, Time Man. You can wear the color. Ooh, no, see, I made a mistake. There, I should be hitting true blue right there. And then this is like a break. And then when it goes back into that sound again, I'm gonna do a little, whatchamacallit, like a bridge. True love, that's the world I'm dreaming of. For everyone there is enough. We gotta be true blue. See, there we go. Hey, Boomer. Let's see if we're in here. We're good. You have your religions, well, I have none at all. Politics do not belong in your church or kingdom hall. You can wear the colors, but if you don't walk the walk, you can't be true blue. True blue. True blue. I think I got it. Yeah, I think the words fit mostly. They might need some adjustment. And then, of course, this ending's kind of, it keeps on being way too long. Yay! Hey, Dead Pole Vault! Mr. Pole Vault. That means Sunshine's done. Great show this morning, Sunshine. If you're here, well, maybe she's probably packing up. But that is, like, gives me, like, I am in such a cool, like, mellow mood now from listening to Sunshine. She really made me feel a lot better when I was not, I was cold and feeling in the, not, like, just out. I might just throw in, we might need to throw in some vocals in the, do we even have a vocal setting? I don't think we do. So I would go to the top here. Whoa. Remember what happens when you When she snags the clothes, she has to goes. When she snags the clothes, she has to goes. So who's all voting for who's all rooting for which team out there since we're in the big playoff time? Pie. She'll be back, don't worry. So let's duplicate this. So we've got just this nothing empty file. This up here is a launch pad that I took out, and if you can see, let's use my mouse real quick. So I took this and I stem split it, and it came into, here's these little vocals, right? That's that ooh. Those are right here. I left the drums in. I left their bass in. But as you can see, I took out most of this guitar because if you hear this guitar, it's super busy. Let's just solo that for a sec. And we'll go right up here. We're going to just listen to that, and you're going to hear how busy this is and how you don't want this all the way through the song. Oh, that's not the part. I love that part, actually. It's this part, I think. Yeah, this. Can you imagine that going all the way through? It feels like it would just make me want to punch things. There we go. Yeah, so it's easy, and it's kind of easier to tell where you're supposed to do the singing and stuff by the pieces that are working. Obviously my vocals are not going to be good right now, but I might want to just put them in so that I know where I know to put other things to bust a vocal melody over. Punch stuff. Woo woo. Yeah, we'll, hang on. You're not going to hear me maybe for a second because I think I'm going to pad down the other vocals. So actually, let's not do that yet. I know. So here's how you add. This is just a blank audio. So when you come over here and it's this third one from the left, if you turn that off, see, there's a channel strip. So here's your channel strip right here at the top of the channel strip. Punch in and out. Punchy, punchy, punchy. So, input monitoring. So first we need an input. What's our input? Oh, let's use... Oh, I know what we've done wrong. Okay, the channel format. Let's make this channel format mono. And then it's going to give us input 1. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Yep, there's something in there. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. You can't hear me. So I'll undo that again. Ha! So the way I get this prepared is we want to arm it. There we go. Hey, can you hear me now? It doesn't really matter. If it records, it records. You might be able to hear it once I hit record. So I'm going to undo this, and then we're going to actually hit record. Ooh, there's a lot of sound there. That is so not working. I might actually just have to, all right, let's just leave that. I don't know. How are we going to figure out how to get to the spots where I need to block out where the vocals are? How are we going to do that? Use Ableton, huh? Yeah, this is Logic Pro. Hey, Pukian, what's up? Punch in and out, yeah. All right, let's work on something else. So, let's go back to the beginning. This might be a great place to put some piano. Let's do that. Ha! See? Instead of stopping it, let's make something new. Let's see. Where's a good spot to put in some... Where's a good place? Let's just add... We don't want to duplicate this. Let's duplicate the first one. There we go. Actually, that isn't what we want. Oh my gosh. One of these days, everybody. Bang, boom, right to the brain. Andy Dalton told you how to make it. Okay, so this is what we'll do. All right, see the plus? There's the plus. We're going to add a MIDI software instrument. There you go. But let's not use a... Shall we use a piano of some sort? Let's check for a piano. We got Concert Grand, Studio Grand, Vintage Upright, Bright Suitcase, Wurlitzer Classic, Amplified Piano, Classic Suitcase MK4, Deluxe Classic, Deluxe Modern, Old Time, Parallel Earth Piano. Oh God, I like that. Let's do the Parallel Earth Piano just for now. Whoa! So I'm going to take that and drag it onto the header. There we go. So this is B minor, D major, sort of. We don't even really know. I recorded it in B minor, but it seems to be sounding more like D or G major. Now I'm going to throw in, instead of just now, just because my brain is just, you know, so we're going to turn off this instrument patches. It's clogging things up. See, there it goes. Goes boy. Not the football guy. That guy's a Wizard of Ableton. Oh, really? That's cool. Because I tried using Ableton once and I just like fell apart. Mostly it's because desktop just doesn't really work for me. That once I start using a mouse and stuff, I start getting in office mode. It just destroys things for me. So here, let's go. We've got this sampler. Let's use a MIDI effects. Now let's pull in that piano motifs thing right there. Piano motifs. Now, there's an actual chord progression. So let's open up. Ooh, look at that. How nice is that? So we can turn the accompaniment. There's melody and there's progression. So we're going to come in and we're going to go into the more settings and we're going to go into program chord progression new. Let's go back. We better make a scale. Whoa. back here. Sorry, my brain is so, you know. Let's try D major and see if that works. So now back to more settings, into programming chord progression. So there was D, F sharp minor, G, G. D, F sharp minor, G, G. Okay, that's an 8 bar. Good morning, Jade. Hello. My brain is chunked. All right, so we're constraining the scale. We're constraining, leaving everything else. We're at 98 beats per minute. We're only going to loop this once because it's just an intro. So let's see if we generate a cool intro. We'll go back. I actually like that, but I don't like it with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to export it. Piano motif. Okay. Add. Now I'm just going to send it out to a MIDI, to a multi-track MIDI. Boop. We'll save that to, let's see if it'll let me save it to audio share. It will. Right on. There we go. Now we just come back and we'll just try something else. So next, generate. There we go. We've still got the same. We locked the key. We locked the chord progression. Now we should just be able to go back and see what we've got. See, the intro is still too long. Let's go back. Do, 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 do. I'm going to move this. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out how to get the whole thing. That's one of those things that really sucks, is when your intro is too long. It means you're going to have to find a way to go back. Let's go in here. Let's look and see how long that is. You'd have to take and make everything. You would need to cut something off. Like cut everything off that's at the beginning. And then move the rest of it over. But we may be able to do that. The way to do it is to... Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, do, do, do. Let's, okay, here we go. We're going to go bop. This takes everything. Okay, watch. I'm going to do all the things. We're going to move everything over. So now you go, if you tap, oops, and then we undo this, and when you tap this, you can say split by playhead. It should split everything. Yep, look, they're all split. Now each one, you can just delete each one. I'm just going to delete them individually because there's not one in every. Delete. And the thing is if we F this up, we can easily go back and undo. Now this is one where we actually have to, I think it's got some, let's move that forward this way. Move. Okay, because there's automation in there. Yes, we want to move it. That'll change the automation, and that's going to work. Hey, Sean Chandler, welcome. And Chris Lane Sr., you got a cat jumped on you, huh? Andy Dawson. Oh my gosh, I'm laughing. Hey, Denise, hello. Welcome. Look at you're in my my runner now. Being a Patreon and everything. Denise is my new Patreon. Yay! So now I guess we just move everything back. Now I'm just moving each thing, and if you're going to move things that have a whole bunch of stuff in them, once again you're going to have to use this beep. So this multiple, this is going to choose everything on here, and then you have to take it off before you start moving it. Then we go boom. Whoops. Why won't you move? I'm just going to delete this bit. Okay, well, oh. Man, I hate this. You have to type with one hand, pet with the other. Let's delete. No, don't delete that. Undo. Look how easy that is. I'm just moving everything over 4 measures. Whoops. Let's make sure, let's get it, let's put our guy in the right spot there. Okay, there's 72. Let's make that a lot larger. I don't know why it didn't work that way, but I'm just not going to. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Ha! All right, that one's gone. Now let's see if we can do it this time. Let's doop, 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 doop. Now undo. Now let's try to move this back. There we go. That worked this time. A strict anti-typing policy. So true. All right, let's get these guys in there. You have to always undo that part. Oh. I can't figure out why it's only doing it some of the time. But it doesn't matter because this is gone. We'll just get rid of that. I'll never want this back. See, this one works. Who knows? Maybe it's because some of them have The cat's trying to shop online. Absolutely. Cats against typing. It's a trap. Let's see if this works. Yeah, that's better. Listen till everybody eats. Oops. Why does that sound messed up? Did I not move everything? Just listening? Maybe I'm just wrong. We can always take stuff out and add more stuff back. Oh, I see what's wrong. These exosphere guitars are... hard to hear. That's better. Let's go back. There we go. I think that's, I actually hear it. That might be it. There we go. You can wear the colors if you don't walk the walk. You can't be true blue. Ooh. See, that's got to be. There we go. I don't know how these all got so messed up. There we go. You know, the grayed out parts are not playing. Da 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 da. So the next place we might want something was here. After it starts here, here's the dun 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 da 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 da. So right here, are we right on the? Let's see. There we go. Right at 24.1, we should, right here up until we get the next, there should be a little 4-bar, maybe a 4-bar little loopity doopity. We can just take, let's try to make something. I did not hate this piano, so maybe let's go take the piano back and we're gonna go into it. We need to, so we're long pressing that, record MIDI to track here. So let's double check we've got it all ready, all set. Where's that green? Here we are. Now this should, there we go. So now you've got this parallel earth piano, right? So the next time we want to get into parallel earth piano is probably, where did we say? 24? Ooh. So this time we only want... How many? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4! All right, now we're going to find, we're going to go back into piano motifs. Find something a little more. Next, press generate. Now let's listen and see what's up. Woo, woo, woo. We gotta find it. We're gonna be at 24. We're gonna put record. This time we're gonna have to put this loop on something else. Otherwise it's only gonna play where we wanted it to. So this time we're going to probably have to go back in and delete something. But it's okay. We can do this. We can do this. A MIDI flute. Ooh, yes. Yes, I do. I have an excellent MIDI flute. But what I'm going to end up having to do is I'm going to take my vocal melody and then I'm going to chord it. I wish I could get it to record right now because then we could do it. Or I could play it. Let's take this for the time being and hit. Stop. We'll just put that back there. I don't even know if let's just listen to it. Wow, yeah. It's still playing. We'll take it off record. Let's do, actually I like this idea, the flute. Thank you, the flute is a great idea. Let's duplicate it. So, but this time instead of placing, we're going to go down in here and instead of the sampler, we're going to long press. What I'm doing is long pressing. So you can see I'm touching this where it says sampler, and I'm doing a long press, which is a lot like doing a right click. We're going to replace with Swan Very Flute. We're going to get rid of piano motifs because we're going to not use that. We could do this. What? You can wear the color. You can wear the colors, but if you don't walk the walk, you can't be true blue. So occasionally I just what I need is the vocal melody, but I could just throw in a little bit just for fun. We can look into how to record this because we are getting really close to the time to go over to Jade's. So let's actually just look at how to record in here with this. So we're going to come in and first let's look at this and we go name, color, and icon. Let's set the icons to a flute. Flute. Which one is a flute? They're so tiny. Is that a flute? I'm all, where's the flute? That's not a flute. That's a recorder probably, but it's a long skinny thing. So that might be it. So this is an incredible flute. Just check out, so you've got your vibrato depth. You can have some flutter tongue. You can have breath noise, your aperture, pipe diameter. All of this just... Ooh, yeah, that's nice. Let's undo this bit. Let's constrain ourselves to a scale with a root note D major. So that way we can't make any wrong notes. I can always take out more notes. But let's go back to the beginning. We don't have to show this. We can just show this. So here's our... Let's... Some of that sounds a little funky, but sounds kind of cool. I mean, obviously, I'm probably going to take most of this out later, but I don't like that at all. Yeah, there we go. But I'm totally recording this flute in here. Listen to that twirl. That's just nice. The thing is that after I'm playing this, like I could be, as I'm messing around with this, I'm thinking, you know, that note sounds good. This note doesn't sound good. I can go back through and listen to it all. Some of those notes actually sound good and they may stay. That's cool, actually. I'm going to leave a lot of that in there, I think. Wow! I actually got that. That actually was kind of fun. Hey, where did all my stuff go? That was just making... What did I just do? What did I just do? I just got rid of all of it. Arg. You saw that all recording and being there and now it's all gone? Oh, good Lord. Anyway, it's time to go over to Jade. So let me say goodbye to you with my stuffed up face. Yeah, the trill is nice. It really does add something. Thanks so much, Boomer. Right, here's my face. All right, you guys, I made it. I made it through a music show. With headphones on and everything. Because I'm not well yet. I'm just, but I'm on my way back. And this is obvious evidence that I am on my way back. So tomorrow, I'm actually going to be working on making masks, not masks, blend modes in Superimpose V or Superimpose X, and which they also work in Superimpose V and in Procreate, so that you can figure out how to do extremely cool stuff with your art. I survived Monday. Let's go. All right. We're going to Jade Stars next, and I do have a dump set for you. It is Fuzwa and Flangerlope by Rob Jackson. I will see you on over there, and then back here tomorrow, my friends, for Techno Tuesdays. I know. Oh, yes. All right, my friends. Big love, everybody. And all the peace that you can carry into your day, my friends. Bye-bye.